Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about my top 5 impulse buys. Now, I recently posted a video on my top 5 luxury bags that I regret buying. And in that video, I realized that a lot of those regrets were based off of impulse buys that I had purchased. So I thought it might be interesting to go on the opposite route and discuss some of the impulse purchases that I have made that I have absolutely loved and do not regret. So if you like this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe. So I'm Jo, otherwise known as the Little Bean on Instagram, TikTok, and now here on YouTube. I started this channel in order to provide more in-depth reviews on my luxury bags, as well as share more on my luxury bag collection, like some of these beauties shown here. So before we start this video, I just want to give a few caveats. I do not promote impulse purchasing in any way, shape, or form. This video is not meant to encourage that type of buying. I really just wanted to share this video to talk about bags that I fell in love with at first sight and the reasons why. I really don't encourage anyone to make any purchases, especially those that are outside of your means. I know for me personally, I have a little pocket of money that I set aside and save up towards, so that if I do find something that I like, I have the money to buy it. But if I don't have that, I'm not going to be purchasing outside of what I can afford. So I just want to make that clear up front. This video is not meant to tell people to go out and buy the first thing that they think they like. It's just more, I thought, an interesting perspective on some of the bags that I have in my collection. Another thing I want to explain is when I'm saying impulse buy, I really mean that I didn't take a few days or take time to do a lot of research or really think through my wish list. I just saw it and within a short time frame made a purchase, like either on the spot or within a few hours or within a day. Most of the time, the bags that I plan to buy, I have a running wish list of items that I hopefully will get to check off here and there. If you'd ever like to see a video of my top wish list items, let me know in the comments below. So these items were really things that either weren't on my wish list or on my radar at all, or maybe were items that I thought, oh, it would be really nice if the brand made something like this, and then they did, and I scooped it up quickly. So that's what we're really talking about when I say impulse buys. So the first bag we'll talk about is the Marc Jacobs mini tote. Now, I had gotten what's now called the small size tote as my first Marc Jacobs tote, and I absolutely loved it. But I will say, I remember thinking when I got it that it was just slightly too big for me. Again, you guys have heard me say in many of my videos, I like to wear my bags crossbody, and when they're too big, I just feel like it envelops my whole frame. And so while I did like that bag, I found that I didn't often reach for it as much because it was just so big. And I remember talking with a friend and saying, man, if they only made one just a little smaller, I would be in absolute heaven. And then they released this size here. And I can't tell you, I went to that website and I think I purchased it right then and there. So the reasons I love this size is, first of all, again, it is the perfect size for me. It is proportionate to my petite frame, I feel like. And the other size was so big, I didn't really need that much space. So this one here can fit everything that I need comfortably. It can still fit things like a mini pochette. It can fit my phone. And it still has the zipper here so that everything remains secure. I like that it has the crossbody straps and that you can change them out. So I have seen people switch them out for like a really cute guitar strap, and I love that look. I love the top handles here and just all the detailing where you can tuck the strap in. So overall, I just think this is a great purchase. This is an extremely versatile bag. It comes in so many colors that really change the vibe of the bag as well. And I think for the price, it is just really well made and definitely worth the investment. So the next impulse buy is the mini Ophidia shoulder bag. I believe this is unfortunately discontinued now. I did see that they still had a few available on Farfetched. So if they are still available, I'll include them in the links below. I'll include all the bags in the link below. I actually had no idea this bag existed. My husband had purchased for me this really, really cute micro bag that I'll show right here. And it was so adorable, and I was really torn because it was such a sweet gift. However, I just knew that for the price, I wasn't going to use it as much as I could. And so we decided to go back to the Gucci store and make a return. And so while the SA was processing the return, I was wandering around the store and I came across this bag. Now, this really had all of the features that I would want in a small mini bag. First of all, it's the Ophidia line, and if you know me, you'll know I am obsessed with all things Ophidia. I absolutely loved the top handle on it. I just thought it was really cute. I loved the hardware right here. It's a very well-made bag. It has structure, but it also has a lot of give. This gorgeous strap is super substantial, borderline like almost too heavy. It is so luxe. And it is removable, so I could just wear this as a top handle bag, or I could switch it out, which I ended up buying a separate strap that is just all leather, so that the bag would be a little lighter and a little more casual, which has really made this piece very versatile. The other reason that I was sold on this bag was that it fits my cell phone. So I have the iPhone 14 Pro. It will not fit the Max or the Plus, just so you're aware. But for those of you that have the smaller version, it will fit. And so that checked off all the boxes for me. And so I decided right there on the spot that instead of just a return, I was going to do an exchange. And I walked out of the store with this beauty, and I absolutely love it. All right, this next one is my most recent purchase, and I have not been so excited about a bag in quite a while. So I actually meant to film this video a week ago, but on the day that I was planning to film it, I had been perusing Fashion File's website because they were having their anniversary sale, and I came across this bag and literally purchased it within a few hours. Because of it, I had to postpone filming because I wanted to include this bag in this specific video. So this is the Nano Dora, and I've never seen it before, but this bag is answering so many things that I had on my imaginary wish list of the perfect Louis Vuitton bag. So I love the black against monogram, and I know that they have a few pieces with this color construct. So my Palace Clutch is one of them. And then they also have the Alma BB in the World Tour. And so that has the black monogram, but then you have to get these like patches on the bag, and I don't like those. And also because the Alma BB, while I love it, is just too big for me overall. And if I was going to spend that much, I just kept wavering that like, I don't really think I want it, but I do love this black and monogram look. So when I saw this is the exact look I wanted. I love it because it's the same kind of silhouette as the Alma BB, but it's even better because the Alma BB and the Alma bags in general come up to like just the width or the thickness of the zipper, but this one has a wider top to it. So there isn't the like bunching or wrinkling of the zipper if you stack a lot of things up to the brim of the bag. So I actually love the style of this bag very much. So just for a size comparison, this is my Alma Nano, and this is the Dora Nano. This Nano Dora is tiny. It's much smaller than the Alma BB, but it still fits a lot more than this Alma Nano as well. So I feel like it's this perfect Goldilocks size, I couldn't find almost anything about this bag anywhere. I found one YouTube video who I will put in the caption below. And she was my lifesaver. Like, had I not seen her video, I don't know if I would have purchased it because I just didn't have enough information. And that just really solidified for me again, just like how much I appreciate YouTube and YouTube videos. Because, you know, Instagram Reels and all those places, you can kind of see like little bits and pieces, but like to have an in-depth review on a bag is just such a strong selling point for me. So hopefully when I do in-depth reviews, I always think about that hopefully I'm able to help you guys in any purchasing decisions that you have. So anyway, I found this one video and I watched it probably like 5 times to get every single detail of it. And then I ended up purchasing it because I was really scared that it was going to sell out since this is a discontinued bag. So let me know if you want an in-depth review of this bag. It is honestly my new favorite. I have worn it now the entire time that I've owned it, and I just can't get enough. So something I do want to note though, for anyone that starts hunting for this bag, because you should, because it's the best, I did make modifications to mine. So because I know I'm going to keep it forever because it's literally my new favorite. So the bag, the only drawback of this bag is that it comes with the crossbody strap attached. So you can't take it out. And while I would have lived with it, I decided, you know what, I want to have versatility and to be able to hold this bag as a top handle bag without having this like insanely large crossbody strap kind of just dangling. So I took a risk and I cut the strap off. So usually these, so you can kind of see where it was still attached. I ended up adding these little rings. I punched a hole in and I had these little rings from a separate project I had done. I painted them black so you can't really see them. So usually like they hide pretty well against the strap overall. But then I can also add the crossbody strap to it and wear it as a crossbody with no issue. So I just love having that versatility. And I really feel like I'll have no regrets. I know that might be a little controversial that I've technically damaged my bag, but for me, this just made it better. I feel like this was an upgrade. And I also like how the hardware brings out this silver Louis Vuitton embossing at the bottom and the silver zipper on the side. So for me, I'm obsessed. Cannot speak more about this. I will link any that I have found anywhere else. I've seen a few, but overall it's quite rare. So if you happen to see it, I would definitely recommend it. So the next one is this mini Pliage top handle from Longchamp. And it is just so adorable. So I can't remember where I saw this one. I saw it somewhere on Instagram. And the moment I saw it, I went and started Googling to see if I could find it and purchased it within like, I want to say a half an hour. The reason I knew that I would love it and the reason I just purchased it right away is because I have this similar one that I bought a few years ago, and I love this piece. It fits so much. It is insane how much this little pouch can fit. I have reels that I'll include here just to show you. It's deceptive. It really is. And I love this thing, but I will be honest, I don't use this one very often because you know that I like my mini bags, and this one, given the shape of it, it doesn't fit very well in bags. I like SLGs that are very flat and slim so that they can just like be very flush against the bag. And so this one is a little too bulky. So I've been, you know, hanging on to it because I love the color of it and I just love the piece in general. But I couldn't get as much use as I would want to out of it. And enter this one. So now it has a top handle. So it also comes with this crossbody strap. And it connects here and here. And so now I can use this as a little bag instead of just an SLG. And come on, I mean, look at these handles. How cute is this? It's so adorable. It fits credit cards. It fits my car fob. It fits all my little like bits and pieces of all sorts of things that I would need if I was just on a very quick errand or just when I don't want to have a lot of stuff. It's not going to fit my phone, but that's okay. It's adorable and that makes up for it. So I absolutely love this. It's clear most everyone that's seen my reel has loved it too. I know a lot of people were interested. I'll link it below if I can still find it. I got mine off of the Nordstrom Rack website, and the last time I checked it was still available, but I'm sure once they sell out it's probably gone. So definitely keep an eye out if you are interested. Okay, this last cutie was another recent purchase, and this is the Marc Jacobs Micro Duffle, I believe. And oh my goodness, you guys, how cute is this? I think I have a major weakness for top handle, like tiny top handles. It must be a thing. But anyway, I was perusing the Marc Jacobs website because I was trying to post some links, and I stumbled across this mini duffel, and I think I purchased it again within the hour. I love Marc Jacobs products. I'll just say that up front. Not sponsored. I purchased all of these things. None of them were gifted. But I just love his items. I just think that there's always so much thought in them, and his little bag charms are so cute. So just for reference, this is the Nano bag charm, I believe, is this one here on the left. And so from a size standpoint, though, I mean, there's a big difference. And I can cram a lot into this one. I know I've showed this on my Instagram account and my YouTube shorts a lot. But this one is really more of a true micro or mini bag, where this one really isn't meant to be. It's meant to be a keychain. That's why even the chain that's attached is really just meant for it to hang off of a bag. This one, however, has a really nice chain. It's very substantial that comes with it, and you can clip it to the D-rings on the side. So really this is meant to be worn as a tiny bag. And while it is tiny, I just shared a reel on what fits, and it's on my YouTube shorts as well. And it can fit a lot because this thing she's thick. So credit cards can fit in here, the key fob, all the things. And when I wear it as a crossbody, it doesn't look, I mean, it's small, but I feel like it's not as comically small. Like, it's not like I'm trying to be ironic when I wear it. It just looks really cute, and yet it still holds everything that I need. So again, I purchased this without much thought. It wasn't on a wish list because I didn't know it existed, but the moment I saw it, I knew I had to have it. It's currently on the Marc Jacobs website, as well as a lot of the department stores. So I usually recommend buying Marc Jacobs items from the department stores, just because if you for some reason need to return it, it's usually easier to find a department store than a Marc Jacobs store. And often Marc Jacobs is included in some of those like gift card events. I know Saks does them and Neiman Marcus does them. That's what I did with this one. I bought this little cutie and a little travel perfume, and I'm going to be getting, I think it was either a $25 or $50 gift card coming my way, so that in girl math terms makes this one even cheaper. So anyway, it's really cute, and I definitely recommend it. So that wraps up my top 5 love at first sight impulse purchases. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. Which one of these is your favorite? Do you own any of these? Or what was your top impulse buy that you've purchased? Again, this is all in good fun. I am not recommending anyone go out and make poor decisions with their purchases, but every now and then I feel like we get lucky and we buy things that we love and keep loving them. So if you like this content, again, please like and subscribe. I'll leave some other videos here for you to watch if you'd like to watch more of my content. Thanks so much, and I'll see you later.